Hello everybody, hi and welcome to today's video. Today I would like to be talking about a topic that may or may not be slightly controversial, maybe, and that has to do with the declining quality of brand pieces. I would honestly like this to be an open discussion, so tell me your thoughts and your opinions down in the comments. I just want to highlight my own personal thoughts that I've been having, and also the ones from my own community, and also the people that I have interacted with from time to time. So in order to understand why I'm complaining about the quality decline now, I have to understand how it used to be around the times of the early 2000s and 2010s, but probably more so 2009 to 2013. Angelic, Pretty, Moitie, and Baby the Starshine Bride were the top of the top. They arguably still are. One release and it was a bloodbath. If you wanted to obtain even a single item, you had to go through many steps to actually secure yourself a spot, because they went away like this. A release wasn't just a dress and maybe if you're lucky a headpiece and maybe if you're lucky one ring. No, it was an entire fit. That was kind of the standard, with detailed prints, custom lace, built-in petticoats, unique design, and also an entire release that can guarantee you an entire perfect cord. I remember when I was little, about 10 years old, which was, oh my god, 2014, I remember watching YouTube videos of people unboxing an entire Angelic Pretty collection because they wanted to have that beautiful entire cord from OTKs, KCs, and JSKs, and it was beautiful to watch. But the releases were discussed like it was gossip amongst the Lolitas. They were excited, they were ready, they might even took a day off to get that item. If you think I'm over-exaggerating, I swear to God I'm not. I know many Lolitas personally from that time that were sweating up a storm, that were messaging people in Japan so they can have a spot to get that piece. You knew that when you paid these, quite insane amount, that you were getting the proper quality. Yes, obviously they were also luxury, they're high brands, you're obviously paying for the brand as well, but they rose to popularity because they were so innovative. Like, that was really what they were known for. The OTT suite craze didn't come from nowhere. Angelic Pretty and Baby the Starshine Bride were notorious for targeting that audience and giving us new releases, innovative prints, and beautiful iconic pieces that were not only 100% cost in, but also had beautiful intricate details like unique buttons, unique lace, unique bows, and just the prints alone had really cool and unique elements like glitter lace. But this doesn't apply to only sweet brands like AP and Baby the Starshine Bride. This was with almost all major brands. This was iconic and honestly quite normal at the time. It was certainly an industry standard for quality. There was definitely a sort of level that brands had to reach in order for the prices to be justified and to have these sold out releases almost instantaneously. Alright, so I have two dresses right here that are from 2009 roughly, and I would like to show you the quality standard that I have come to love and want from Angelic Pretty, and maybe this visual example will show you why I love it so much and why I'm missing it so much in the most recent, I guess, releases. Milky-chan Oki. So not only does it have this like really cute bow that you can tie yourself, it also has this cute little flappy thing right here with, may I say, custom lace. Yes, this has little Milky-chans on the lace. Excuse me, that's adorable. Then we have another cute little lace that has heart lace, so we already have two types of lace, and then another different lace on the shoulders right here. So that's already three types of lace that are being used across this piece, which is to me a very special, intricate print design. These older dresses have built-in petticoat. This will give you additional fluff and it's gonna make your dresses look much more round and beautiful. This is also from 2009, and not only is this one absolutely cranked the fuck up with bows. I mean, look at these bows. It's crazy, it's beautiful, it's absolutely amazing. But also look at this beautiful custom lace that has cute little flowers on there. You have the print that is nicely balanced, and again, this is two types of lace that you can see here. One is the upper layer and one is the lower layer, and also you see it has chains on it and cute little I guess, diamond thingies, cute little bling bling. And this is worth the money to me because you get all of these good quality pieces with it, and typically also a KC with the purchase. So yeah, case closed. So the question now is, what happened? How did we get to 2024, almost 2025, and things have kind of died down? Almost all releases are not instantly sold out, and many pieces are definitely nowhere near as the quality standard that it used to be. Dynamic between people wanting brand has certainly shifted because brand is not living up to people's expectations anymore, and that is something I want to explore. Many Lolitas now are simply refusing to be charged triple the price for something that is the same quality as a Taobao piece, and that is polyester, obviously. And I can't blame them. And another thing is, Taobao has become widely accessible to the average person. Not only are there a million resellers, but also shopping services are really, really affordable. And that's why many people just don't see the appeal of AP, because not only are there no iconic designs, at least between 2019 and 2023, we're going to talk about the future in a second, but it makes sense that they are less popular and not the first option anymore. Honestly, the research that I've done kind of showed 2019 being a quite prevalent year for the decline of quality. Not only was it the first article that I found on a decline of quality on the internet, at least from my take here, which was actually about socks, oddly enough. It's actually really tough to find anyone talking about it. I don't know why, because when I talk with people in person about it, it is a major debate and definitely something people love to chime in about and complain about, but online people are oddly silent. I think it's important to criticize brands that you like in order for them to recognize that they are not appealing to their customer base, because it is still a brand. They're supposed to offer us the good. So I think it's important to call it out if you see it. So that's why I'm doing this right now. 2020 was hard for everyone. However, around that time, you start noticing a slight shift. Angelic Pretty has stopped targeting the OTT suite lovers and more so went into a Jedi K, maybe even cottagecore aesthetic. And listen, maybe it's a stretch for me to make these conspiracy theories and theorize, but take a look at these pieces and tell me what you think. The concept is nice, I'll give them that, but this doesn't feel like Angelic Pretty to me. It goes not to say that every single release was non-Lolita related, because there were plenty of releases that still hit the market. However, I'm gonna highlight one specific release that was the Nakayoshi Ginger Cookie JSK. It was a questionable release. Yes, it was loved by many still, but the quality decline was insane. When I tell you, the moment I laid eyes on this Taobao-esque release, I was shook. It looked like a full-on Taobao release, and I would be willing to bet that you find a similar release from some Taobao brand that goes for 50 to 70 bucks. The print was cute, but honestly, this is not Angelic Pretty standard. So much potential missed, and it is honestly really, really, really disappointing to see. On top of all of these very disappointing polyester-esque releases that were lacking any kind of creativity or honestly good designs, we also got many re-releases from releases that we got re-releases from many, many times. And I'm talking about you, Misty Sky. We have seen you being re-released many times. Am I salty because I'm still waiting for Milky-chan? Absolutely. But that fucking sky dress, yes, it's cute, but I'm tired of seeing it being re-released time and time again when it's available secondhand like crazy. So yeah, between 2019 and 2024, we have seen a significant quality decline. But what exactly do I mean by quality decline? In one of the Gothic and Lolita Bibles that I have, which, by the way, is really good for resources, and I found this Angelic Pretty side right here from 2005. If I'm not mistaken, everything you see right here is much more cotton. I found a couple more pages that I really wanted to highlight here because you can tell how many adorable details are present. And to me, this is worth the price tag because look at how quality driven these dresses are. Look at the details. Look at the cotton. I know I keep repeating it, but look at how adorable these pieces are. They're unique, they're different, they're cool, and this is what I want a P to be. Or if I purchase one of these dresses, I know that they probably will not last as long and I have to be much more delicate with them because they're not as resistant. I cannot think of a dress that was released between that time period that really has this iconic status like Milky Chan, like Milky Planet, like any of these releases that really hold value within this community. The dress that I'm wearing right now was actually a re-release and one of the good ones, and this one does not have a built-in petticoat. Yes, I still love it, I still think it's beautiful, I still think it's brilliant. However, where's my built-in petticoat? Disappointing. That's all I'm gonna say to that. Late 2023 and also mid-2024, Angelic Pretty really desperately try to get back to the top tier that they used to be. Daydream Carnival and Milky Planet are the two re-releases that come to mind that definitely gave them a good push, but also some other really old-school-esque designs that I really appreciated to see and gave me hope for the future. Obviously, you can pick and choose. With every good release also came some more questionable ones, but again, this is entirely opinion-based. This is all my own personal opinion, and if you like any of these or dislike any of these, that is equally as valid. It is just all coming from my own brain, so that's why it's an open discussion. Back to the older times, to a better time of Angelic Pretty, and definitely got some sweet Lolitas excited again. We have gotten an announcement from Angelic Pretty that the 2025 spring collection is gonna be quite the banger, if I may say so myself. Great custom lace that I'm seeing and cute designs that are definitely more so up their alley, and hopefully we'll see Angelic Pretty go back on top where they used to be and actually give us exciting pieces that people are willing to spend money on. And I know you might be wondering, you're a sweet Lolita, like shut the fuck up, you have no authority speaking on this. And I agree, that's why I asked my Gothic Lolita friends. This is not me trying to come for Mana-sama, he is a legend, he's an icon, love him and his brand. I can still critique the 100% polyester dresses and also the lazy and sloppy construction of their dresses. If you still don't believe me, look at this re-release. This was released in 2010. Look at the construction, look at the print, look at the materials being used, and then compare it to the one that was released this year. If this isn't a downgrade, then I don't know what is. It doesn't spark 200-300 euro dress. It more so speaks kind of lazily put together. I absolutely understand why so many moitie pieces are so rare and hard to get secondhand, and so many people want them because they are still velvet, thick materials, 100% cotton, and beautifully constructed. I think this really went missing somewhere along the line. I'm not too knowledgeable on the Gothic Lolita community, but I think even they can understand and also see the decline in quality, because many people are talking about this, just not online. I think the polyester epidemic really is destroying a subculture and the joy of the fashion style. I know this sounds really dramatic, and I'm aware it sounds like I am complaining about nothing, but I care about sustainability. I care about designs being ethical and beautiful and also lasting a long time. Again, this fashion style is from the Victorian era, inspired by the Victorian era. They had garments that lasted decades. That was the priority, and Lolita fashion is not meant to be consumed in mass. I love and I get excited to save up for a piece that costs, I don't know, 400 euros. I do not care, because I know that this will give me quality. But that's why I haven't ordered from Angelic Pretty directly in such a long time, even though I love Angelic Pretty. But I love the old pieces, not the new ones. Many people can relate, and that's why the secondhand economy is so huge, because that is where the quality is, and not so much anymore in recent time. I absolutely want to highlight that not every single piece is horrible or bad quality or horribly designed. I'm not trying to accuse these designers of being sloppy or horrible. I'm just saying that some of these releases are really just so bad. A lot of people just are disappointed in the brands and the constant release of polyester dresses because, again, that is mostly associated with fast fashion and not with high quality pieces that have a higher price tag attached to them. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you liked today's video. I hope it was interesting, and I hope you guys can let me know what you think in the comments down below. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Again, this is not a hate video at all whatsoever. I'm just trying to call out what I've been seeing and noticing. So yeah, goodbye!